Yeah, I don't know if I've actually picked myself up fully yet from Beijing. Obviously, you know, to most people have already forgotten about the Olympics who aren't part of it, but it is a big part of my life. I put 4 years of my life into it, especially the last 2 years, and you know, it is the pinnacle of everyone's career. And you know, the age I was at was perfect. The course was very suited to me. The way I'd been training for the last 2 years was specifically for the 19th of August. You know, physically, without a doubt, I'm 100% now, and you know, I was probably a week or so after the race, but mentally it has left a scar, and I think that will always be there for me. You know, it will always be one of those what ifs. You know, through no fault of my own, out of my control, food poisoning 3 days before, on antibiotics, losing 3.5 kilograms in 12 hours. There's nothing I could do about that. It's only recently, I promise you, that it doesn't bring a lump to my throat when I think about it, because every scenario me and my coach thought about that could happen in the race, before the race, after the race, with the media, the bus breaking down to the race, not once did we think something like this was going to happen. And yeah, the first 2 days when I was ill, it was disbelief and denial, and it was like, I'll be fine. You know, I felt fine on the race day, you know, but when you get ill like that, it takes weeks for your energy levels. You know, I was at race briefing, you know, and everyone's there focused. You can see in their eyes, everyone's pumped. They've got their, you know, all their team kit going on. It's the Olympic Village. It's pretty awesome. You know, they're hydrating, getting carbo loaded, and I'm running out to bloody go to the toilet. And I just thought, oh God, it's going to be a tough day at the office. I think definitely Team GB as a whole, across all the sports, it's looking wicked. It really is. I mean, you saw what the predictions were and what the results were in Beijing, and you know, I think that's the fantastic stepping stone and a massive leap forward for us as a nation. And I think slowly, you know, every year the people are going to get behind the team as a whole, and you know, I think the Olympics is coming home, so to speak, and I think London puts on a fantastic show, and I think the Olympics is just going to be crazy. We're sport mad at the best of times. I think triathlon, you know, separately, you know, if you look, we've won medals at World Championships for the last 4 years, whether it be junior, under 23 or senior. So you know, if we keep moving in those directions, we really will be a force to be reckoned with. And again, when it's in your own backyard, they say the crowd, you know, not so much the pressure, it's more kind of like the encouragement, and everyone's like, come on son. And I really think, you know, I saw it in Sydney with some of the guys, it really does lift you to another level. So yeah, no, it'd be nice to be part of it, I'll tell you that. I was actually in Beijing. I went to one of my sponsors, Oakley, had like a safe house where you could go and chill and get away from the media, and they were giving away watches, gold, silver or bronze, to medalists, and I was there for about 2 hours, and they gave away about bloody 15 watches. It was amazing. And Chris Hoy came in, and he really does have a presence about him, and he is absolutely sound as a pound, the nicest guy. And yeah, he came in there just chatting, having a bit of sushi, you know, reading the paper from England, you know, his face all over it, but really sound. And you know, when you see that, someone who works so hard and, you know, gets the rewards like that, it makes you think, well, you know, never say never. You know, there's always 2012, and so yeah, no, that was pretty awe-inspiring. He wouldn't have known who I was or, you know, anything about me, but you know, just sitting at a table next door but one to him was pretty inspiring. For me, although I've had in some ways a good year, for me, you know, the end of the 2008 season couldn't come soon enough. So, you know, mentally I can draw a line under it and say, let's the past, let's really move on, have a nice break, a nice holiday. Normally I have a 2-week break. I'm going to have a 6-week break this year to really charge the batteries up. You know, really towards the end, really refocus on what I want to do over the next 4 years with the lead up till 2012. But yeah, it will be tough, but yeah, no, I love triathlon, and you know, it's a part of my life, so I'll definitely be back, don't worry.